It's another week, and another what is going on right here? Oh, I know. It's because Happy Planner pages are pink in August. Pink. Do you know my least favorite color of the universe? Pink. Like this pink. What am I supposed to do with all this pink? I get so frustrated that I have to try to cover up all of this pink that I thought, you know, it might be easier just to start from scratch. So I got myself some white paper, cut it down to 7 inches wide by 9 1/4 inches tall, which is about the same size as the Happy Planner paper. And I got my light box and decided to trace some of the day boxes onto this white piece of paper. Although looking back, I'm not sure why I felt like I had to trace them. Why didn't I just measure out? Because obviously the boxes are 1.5 inches wide and stuff like that. I could have just done it with a ruler. Anyway, did that, punched the sides so I could put them in my Happy Planner. Oh, there we go, I'm marking them out and doing it just with a ruler there. And so they're just a couple of lightly sketched boxes, and ironically, when I look through all my sticker kits that I've made, this is the only one that does not feature pink. What? If I hate pink so much, how come I keep using it, you may ask yourself. Well, I am a person who does what's good for the whole most of the time. So if there's some art with pink in it, then I will use pink in the functional stickers as well. So that happens sometimes, and more often than I thought, because this is the only kit with no pink. Here's the washi I'm going to use. I actually only used the gold and like the fish scale type one, because by the time I had the washi style stickers, the black and white parasol one that was the last sheet, and the green scale one, and this gold one, that's enough. To me, 3 washi patterns are enough, you're done. And then I found out this paper rips up really easily, like ridiculously easily. It is no joke. Like, you have to put your stickers down where you want them, the end. There's no repositioning option here, unless you want your paper just ripping up in your face. So, no pressure moving forward. Need to put on these date covers. Luckily, since they're on top of a washi, I could adjust Tuesday a little bit. And then just going across with Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No surprises here. No plot twist. And then, in the sidebar, I wanted to have a goal box. So I chose a full box. Unfortunately, with the exact same clip art as Monday. What is that all about? And I opened up a brand spanking new package of flare pens that my friend gave me. I was so happy because I had been battling with my conscience about this pen that I wanted, but I did not need. I have plenty of pens, and also I need to pay off my student loans. So I'm like, oh, you know, it's only a few dollars for a pen, but oh, those few dollars could go to my student loans. What am I doing? So luckily, my inner turmoil was put to rest when my friend gave me a package of flare pens. So thank you. And here is a weekly tracker, daily tracker, that is going to keep track of my exercising. And then another one. And I had a feeling that I usually put something here and it just left my mind. I had no idea, so I'm like, oh, let's just put down the daily priority. So these are the things that are on the top of the list for each day of the week, this week, with a teeny tiny little checkbox at the end. And hoping that I'll stay more focused that way. Only a little bit of space left, so I put down a half box after that little parasol washi first. And then I'm like, well, I guess I'll just put my thankful thought here at the end of the week. On Monday, I decided to use some date cover numbers that my friend who gave me the pen also gave me these date cover numbers, so they came in really handy really quickly. Because I just hung out with her yesterday, which was Monday. I was double checking if my columns were actually 1.5 inches wide. They're not. They're a little crooked, so I'm not going to actually follow those lines. I'm just going to align them to the stickers that I've already put down and hope for the best. So yesterday, yeah, Monday, we met at 10:30 at Bel Air and then went promptly over to Black Bear Diner, where they have lots of yummy breakfast foods. I'm sure they have other foods too, but we always go for breakfast and have like hand-squeezed orange juice, or probably machine-squeezed, but freshly squeezed orange juice, delicious. Then we went over to the 85-degree Celsius bakery. It reminded me so much of Japan. The way you have your tray and little tongs and just go around and you just load up that tray with breads and goodies and good stuff. And we got milk tea, and I had a coffee creme brulee, and it was delicious. Oh my gosh. And I took all kinds of goodies home for my family, and they ate it, and it was delicious. I also needed to buy jeans and a blouse ×2. I finally just broke down and said, you know what, I have to buy some clothes. Again, it's that inner turmoil of, oh, do I pay off my student loans first? I can get by. I can get by with the same 2 outfits that I've been wearing for the last 6 months. I can do it. But no, I couldn't. I broke down and needed another pair of jeans because my jeans were looking pretty scraggly. And my blouses, I had one that I could wear on its own, and one that I had to wear with like a shirt underneath. Like that was it. I was down to those 2 outfits for when I was going out. And that's not very practical. So I got some deals at Sears. That was good. Tuesday, let's get back to meal planning because, oh my gosh, here's a realization I just had last week. I can stay on my diet so much better if the food is already made and ready to eat. Because I have done a lot of like meal and diet planning, but I hadn't tried the meal and diet preparation, like having it ready before I'm hungry. And that is the missing link for me, because now when I'm hungry, there's already a salad made, or there's already whatever thing made. So you just shove it in your mouth, and it's easy to stay on the diet when you can just shove it in your mouth. But when you have to like think about, oh, what's on my diet? What's in the refrigerator? And then you look, and then you're hit in the face with all these things you can't eat, but your family eats, and it's just, it doesn't work. So I have found that, yeah, why did I layer those stickers? That was ugly. What did I do that for? Anyway, I fixed it, so I guess that's all that counts, really, in the end. I need to film my vlog about making a comic that I'm making in 6 months from July to December. Half of it is because I just want to make sure that I remember how to make a comic. The other half is I need to finish something. Like, I've been making comics since I was a teenager and never finished a one, so I think I need to finish one and just do that for life accomplishments. Laundry. I'm doing my darks. Wash, dry, fold away. And probably tonight I'm going to finish watching the Running Man episode with Oh Ji-ho that I started on Monday. He is a star of Chuno, which I know is a super famous historical Korean drama, but I'm not actually sure what it's about because I haven't watched it. I think it's about a slave trying to escape, like, you know, fugitive style, and trying to get away to freedom. I'm not sure though, I could be totally wrong. I should watch it and find out. So art class is going to be with Monsters Inc. and Gravity Falls as usual until the end of August, and then we switch topics again. And before art classes, I have Art Meet, where I hang out with some artist and creative type friends of mine, and we just kind of hang out and talk and draw and edit photos and just do stuff and, you know, kind of chill. And then when I get home, I'm going to watch Ipakya, which is Korean for 2 days, 1 night, which is a variety show. It's one of my favorites. And I need to update my budget, make sure I'm still on track. And I put a little washi just to fill up the space and some chopstick stickers because they fit. And then on Wednesday, I need more meals. I was almost going to try to realign that checklist, but we know what happens when I try to take a sticker off, so let's not do that. And my meals for Wednesday are going to be green smoothie chicken salad, beef and broccoli stir fry. That header says today, and I have to prep for the classes today. Thursday. What are we going to do Thursday? Oh, let's just slap down the meal stickers first, because we know I'm going to eat every day. That's no surprise. Meals, meals, meals. And then all the checklists. Oh my gosh. I know the sticker that I'm going to make next. It's going to be a meal planning sticker for sure. This weekend banner was meant for the Erin Condren, so it sticks out a little bit, but that's okay. Nobody will know. That header says to do in Japanese, and to do things are filming for my 2-point video, filming for my comic vlog, editing. Oh, 2-point, I mean 2-point perspective. Sometimes I do not say the perspective part, and people have no idea what I'm talking about. What 2-point video? 2 points of what? More washi, another half box, little soy sauce, saying make templates for Wednesday classes, because it is so much nicer when your templates are done ahead of time and you're not rushing in the morning to get them done for a class that's in the afternoon, if you know what I mean. Not that I would know from personal experience. Yeah. On Saturday, I watched The Great British Baking Show. Love that show. Love it. Who doesn't want to see charming British people make delicious baked goods? Who? A challenge. Who would not want to watch that? I'm sure plenty of people, but I love it. There's one more meal sticker left over, so I covered it up with a washing dishes sticker because I gotta wash dishes on Thursday. That's my day. And you might be like, what? You only wash dishes once a week? Well, that's not entirely true. But like I'm super responsible for cleaning up the kitchen at the end of the day of Thursday. The rest of the time I just do dishes to, you know, whatever, do dishes. Spinners, yeah, I gotta teach how to make fidget spinners. I don't know how to make them, but that's what YouTube is for. Self-improvement and stuff. So after I learn how to make them, then I'll teach a class. Because we got a grant, and when you get grant money, you can only do certain things with grant money, so fidget spinners it is. On Sunday, I'm going to have the 3 S's: smoothie, salad, and spicy eggplant with chicken. Back to Friday. That one says today in Japanese. And I had a little crookedness gap, so I stuck a little bowl of soy sauce over it so nobody can tell. And I have to prep for class and make a card game, because sometimes kids walk into class like 15, 20 minutes late, and it's like, well, if I can't really start class until 20 minutes after the hour, what are the people who came here on time going to do? So I come up with like little self-contained games and stuff. So we're still drawing, just not the main lesson. Video games. Yes, that's what I'm going to do at the end of Friday. Play some video games. On the weekend I was going to put that sushi food truck thing, I guess, and wanted a little bit more background to make it pop. So I put some black and white stickers down there like that. And then another to-do header with a half box. A green header with a checklist box. The cleaning. Sunday is cleaning day. Bathroom, desk, changing sheets, work table, floor. You've seen this before if you've seen my videos. And on Saturday I'm going to post this video that you're watching right now. And I'm also going to post to my vlog. If you want to see my vlog, I will put a link in the comments, description, whatever section. And you can go check that out too. See what I do when I'm not planning. And that one says today in Japanese. And cutting off that top part because I didn't need it. And writing in that I need to make more meal plans for next week. I also need to trim Tika's nails because they're getting very long. And ask Mom to help adjust sewing pattern for a skirt, which will probably take 2 items anyway. That means a long thing. Because, again, I need some clothes, but I don't have all the money in the world to buy clothes, so I'm going to try making some. An A-line skirt should not be tough, right? For those of you who know how to sew, I'm pretty sure that's a good first step for me. Putting it back into my Happy Planner, erasing the pencil marks that are no longer needed, and brushing it off, and making it pretty, zooming out, clear my space, pretend I have a clean desk. Woohoo! We're done!